These 7 mistakes are destroying your progress in paddle. Today we are in Noordwijkerhout and we're going to start right now. Oké. Ah, lekker boelie! And we have sales on justpaddle.com.
I like it.
You like it? Ah, good match. I'm a bit under the weather today, so I'm speaking slower than I normally do and not so loud. So if you like this style, let me know below. Mistake number 1 is internal focus. Internal focus is one of the biggest enemies of my paddle improvement. So what is internal focus? Internal focus is that you're thinking about your technique, about your wrist, about your racket position. So if I play 2 vibras, I can think about the movement, how to hit the ball, or I can aim at a target and I'm gonna try to hit that target. If you are internally focused, I believe that you're overcomplicating the technique. So there are so many players that are coming to me is like, this is my problem when I play paddle. They know exactly what they're doing wrong. I don't know if you're the same, but it's too much. This can also be a mistake of your coach. So I will tell later on what his mistake is or what her mistake is. That is going to get you down the drain, because the way your coach talks to you has a very big impact on the way you think as a player. If I see a good coach, I see a coach that's putting cones on the court or a bench. You always need to have a target in mind, always. Because if you think about where to hit the ball, or your coach tells you play this one faster or play this one slower or play with this one with more slice, you can figure it out. Yeah? So don't overcomplicate the technique. Try to think about where to hit the ball and to look at the result of the ball. You play the volley, the ball comes up. Okay, what can you change? Play shorter, play more slice, play more downwards. You play the bandeja, it's going against the glass. Okay, what can you change? You have to get your elbow higher. Maybe, but if you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to hit the next couple of bandejas before the service line, if you really believe that and you aim there, it's going to get to that position 100%. If you think that you need to think about the position of your elbow, you need to be aware about your position of the elbow when you execute the technique, you have no confidence in your body or in your brain. Your brain can figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. Just think about where to hit the ball. Do this in some trainings and then get back to me in the comments. Mistake number 2 is you have no match goal. And what I mean by that is that if you're playing a match, even though it's friendly or it's a real match, you need to have a goal in mind, something that you would like to achieve that match and to commit to that. And this is not a technical thing. It's not about, okay, in this match, I'm going to add more, I'm gonna make my swing smaller. This is a training goal. So a match goal would be tactics or something mentally. So every time I make a mistake, I'm going to respond to neutral. Every single time you're playing a match with players that are worse than you, I want you to make it more challenging for you. So try to win the points with the chiquita instead of playing the lob. Put yourself under pressure. So try to do something that is difficult, and it would be easier to learn because you're going to practice that against worse players. And then it would be a good option to do something that is difficult or that you normally never do. Play more down the line, play volley lobs, play quicker lobs. Those kind of things would be really good for you to learn. And sometimes you're playing a friendly match or a tough match and you're just going to do what you always do. That's not good. And also sometimes you're playing matches that you are on the court, but you're not like in the game. So you're just playing or playing cross court or playing a pattern that you always play. And what I would like you to do is whenever you're on the court, that you have both like together a structure that you can put into practice. So okay, I'm going to pressure the player on the left, and I'm going to step in on the right side, and you cover my left shoulder. We're going to try to do this as much as we can. Then you're improving a lot. So if you have goals in mind, positively created, so not a negative goal. It's like, today I'm not going to make any mistake. It's a shit goal. It's the worst. It's stupid. Because it's going to focus on the negative and you're going to make a mistake. So what you have to do is form a positive formulated goal. I'm going to volley the ball before the line, in the middle, because I will make less mistakes because I play shorter. Those kind of things to formulate it. If you have a goal in mind that you would check with me, put them in the comments and I will let you know if it's a good or a bad goal. Mistake number 3 is taking too many tips at the same time. And I do have to kind of say something about the coaches. I think this is a mistake. A coach that is talking too much is giving you too many tips. So every time you make a mistake, it's something else. This is really confusing for you. It's not good for your confidence because you might have an amazing volley, but if I'm going to give you 5 things that you have to think about your volley is going to fall down and it's going to be totally garbage. So no matter how good you are, if I'm going to give you so much information about your shot, you're going to fail. So a coach can bring you down or can bring you up. You need to translate that into one thing at a time. So if you take too many things, or like this is a YouTube video, the 7 tips, and you try to do all those 7 tips at the same time, is a mistake. Take one at a time. Pick your favorite one and work on that first, and then if that works, then you continue, maybe take another one, but one thing at a time. Or test it what works. So go on the court and have that goal, that match goal in mind, or make your own match goal, or talk more tactics. So one thing at a time. You're not going to achieve anything because it's not clear enough what you have to work on, and it's so difficult to focus on so many things at the same time. It's like you're playing chess and you're driving your car at the same time. It's impossible and it's not safe. Okay, yes, move away from the ball. Yes, move away from the ball. Yes, prepare your racket early. Yes, prepare your racket early. Yes, play the ball in the middle. Yes, okay, follow through, follow through. This is the worst of the worst, ladies and gentlemen. If you train this way, go play badminton. So what's my problem with drills? Every single ball is the same. So it's a very similar shot. So you're not reading to learn the ball, you're not reading to learn to see the racket position of your opponent, you're not learning situation anticipation. Many things are wrong with drills. Also, it's just too far away from a real situation. So is a drill giving you confidence? Yes, in a way, because you're hitting one shot and you're learning that specific shot. But it can also be fake confidence. Because, for instance, learning how to defend the glass is also about learning how that ball is coming in and looking at the angle of the ball, looking at where your opponents are positioned. That could be more important than knowing how to use the glass. Because if you know that I'm playing the ball to the second wall, that you have to step away and you hit it, it's fine. But once you're going to enter the match, it's completely different. So what do you have to do? Rallies, 1 against 1, and play random shots. You can say, okay, play a lot to my second glass, but I want you to also play to different kind of angles. Or feed me the ball cross courts and we play, and you play whatever you want. This is gonna give you a higher level and you're hitting way more shots. Because if you're doing a group lesson and I'm playing 1, 2, and you get 6 shots, then you pick up 6 balls. You're gonna hit maybe, how many shots do you think you're gonna hit in the entire match? If you're gonna practice 1 against 1, cross court, you're gonna hit the ball way more. Like the 40,000 hour rule, you have to put 40,000 hours in, yes. But what do you do in those hours? How many shots are you hitting? Because if you practice every day with a basket or every day in a drill, you're gonna hit so much more balls. It's insane. Of course, you can make a drill more complicated and you can differentiate. So you can do a good drill, but don't overdo drills. It cannot be that the drill is like more than 50% of your practice. I think it should be 50-50, and preferably maybe if you don't feel something that you're going to practice, do some drills. If you want to make a technique change, then it would be good to do a drill. If you want to get some confidence in your double wall, or you're learning the glass for the first time, okay. But try to vary, also do rallies and also play matches. Then mistake number 5 is playing with the same players. I think it speaks for itself, but if you're playing with the same players a lot, you're gonna get the same shots a lot. So if somebody has a good rouleau, you know how to defend the rouleau. But if you never play against somebody with a good rouleau, you never know that you have to go to the fins. If you're never playing against somebody with a killer vibra, you never know how to learn and step in. If you always play against people that are too good, you probably never improve because you're surviving and you're not learning. If you're playing against people that are, well, yeah, worse level than you, which of course everybody is, then you probably never learn to accelerate at the right moment, because then the rally's dead. So play matches from people that are worse, the same and higher level than you, but also different kind of opponents. Play against lefties. If you never practice with lefties and you're playing a tournament and you have to defend the corner the first time against a lefty, good luck. Tip number 6, progress isn't linear. So everybody thinks that when they level up, it's gonna be this. And probably you went here, and then you clicked on my video because you felt like, hey, I'm not improving anymore. But if you have the right mindset, you can turn this into this again. So it's going up, but you're going down as well. Because also something fundamentally changes whenever you play paddle and you improve. What happens is that it's expectation management. So you go up, you are here, and now this is your expectation. So before, your level was here, and then if you play here, you think, wow, that's amazing. But if you play slightly there, it's like, okay, yeah, not my best day. But then you get to this level, but for a short period of time, you improved really quickly. You were here like maybe 1 or 2 months ago, or 3 or less. And then you are here and you think this is my level. But with one match, you can play like how you played 3 months ago, and then this difference is very big in your mind, which is complicated. So this is expectation management. So you get better, okay, but know that you're in between this line and that you're not here yet. So every single time you play a match, you can play against somebody that is like your worst kind of player that you play against, somebody that never finishes the ball, or you're playing with a partner that never finishes the ball, so you have to do too much, so you play your bad match. Don't get like, okay, shit, I did not improve anymore. You improved, but your expectation is that you are here already. Or your expectation is, yes, but I improved in 2 months really quickly, and now I'm not improving anymore. Let's say you played an amazing match last week. Then your expectation will go up a lot. Like, whoa, I played really good. Okay, now I'm gonna play again. And every single ball that you miss, every single ball that you miss, you think, hey, well, this is really strange. And you're gonna compare yourself to last week. Yeah, but last week I was amazing. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. This is a new match, new players, new circumstances. Deal with it. Go back to a plan, play that plan, and if you play terrible, play a different way. But if you feel like you're comparing yourself in the match, and if you keep that mindset, you are going to lose for sure. I can bet 100 euros on that. And then the last tip, maybe you see it coming, but it's you play to win. If you play to win, I understand. But if you play a friendly match, just stop winning. Start to play to learn. It's really fun to make a tactic or to make a plan of yourself or how good you want to become. And you actually achieve that in a match. So, okay, today I'm going to try to finish the ball softly. So soft in the middle and soft in the fence. And you get on the court and that works and you win points. That's way more fun than winning. So if you feel like you have to win, your ego is just too big. Get your ego down, because your ego is one of the most biggest, well, your big ego, I think is one of the biggest things that's going to let you down. So if you can lower that ego and accept that you're going to make mistakes because you're improving, you're going to level up way, way faster. Thank you everybody for watching. Sorry about my voice, but yeah, it is what it is. So if you want to see more videos like this, let me know below. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel because we're growing really fast at the moment. But it would be nice if we can ever get like 100,000. That would be a very nice number. So if you are not on 100,000 yet, subscribe, because it also helps us to do better in the algorithm. Or to share a comment or anything, it's really nice to help out. So thank you, and I see you next Monday. Hasta luego, ciao, adios.